Look, Mom.
Mom, get me.
Mom, watch this. Look how laid back she looks. Yeah, I'm not like the other babies.
I'm a cool baby.
I'm a cool baby. You ready? Get him, get him, get him. 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 Get him, get him, get him, get him. Get him, get him, get him, get him. What you got there? Hi. What you got? That's a happy girl. That's a happy girl. Yeah, it's a sweet girl. Did you have a good nap? Your hair is getting so long. Okay, here's the deal. It's Sunday morning. Brad has been at drill all weekend. This is the first weekend he's been having to drill down in Springfield. For the military, he's in the reserves for the Navy. So he's been gone pretty much all weekend. He did come back last night, so he was around for like maybe an hour to put the kids to bed. Otherwise, it's been 1 on 2. We're not even man-to-man this weekend. And it's been challenging. Fun, really fun, but challenging. So just within the last like 10 minutes, the babies both woke up from their nap about the same time. I fed them both. We were playing a little bit. Bear started vomiting and just, I mean, it had to have been all of the milk he ate, plus you could tell there was some from breakfast before their nap because they had some sweet potato. So he threw up a lot. So I'm trying to get their diapers changed and get them changed into outfits, but he vomits. Oh no, yeah, he vomits. And then get him changed, get him out of his vomit PJs, get a new diaper on him, and then he started coughing again. And so I pick him up, vomits all over his brand new outfit and all over me, which I was kind of at that point trying to catch it with my body because I don't want to have to clean the rug and this blanket again from when Lyndall was vomiting last week. So I pretty much caught it all with myself. I changed shirts. I have Bear on a separate little blankie back there. Lyndall still needs a diaper. She doesn't have a diaper because I took her diaper off and there was poop in it. So I'm literally running at this point, running to put her diaper, her poop in the toilet, her diaper in the pail, get her a new diaper, get a wet wipe, running to get Bear a new outfit. Luckily, they're really happy. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at, and I'm just gonna let the camera roll. For driving us to the ER.
No problem.
I just pulled her out of bed. Literally pulled her out of bed to take us to the ER. So we are here in the ER. Bear woke up from his nap and nursed and then was playing and threw up and then continued to throw up again and again about 6 times and was just gradually getting more and more lethargic between each time, and now he's asleep. So it was getting pretty scary. So I was actually home by myself with the babies. My mom and dad were at church. Brad is at drill this weekend, so I called my Aunt Laurie. She got in the car with us and went to the ER. And then my dad just got home from church right as we were leaving, so he's watching Lyndall, and we're waiting to see the doctor.
How you guys doing?
Bear is being a trooper, but he's just constant. This is totally abnormal for him. If you've watched our vlogs at all, then you know that this is not normal Bear, and he's pretty sad and pretty lethargic. So keep you posted.
And I'm having a bad problem with my eye. What'd you call it, Rachel?
I'm pretty sure you have viral conjunctivitis.
This is a terrible shot. I have viral conjunctivitis.
That's my tentative diagnosis.
That's what Rachel diagnosed me with, and a cold. So I might need to check in
They
too.
go hand in hand. It's all connected in there.
Oh, it's all
That's what I
connected,
tell-
she said.
That's what I tell my patients.
So I need help too.
We're all just a mess around here. I've been like pretty focused on Bear this whole time, and then we finally got settled in this room, and I looked over at Laurie, and both of us are just dying. She had a tissue.
My eyes just watering constantly.
The whole drive here, she's like, do you have any sunglasses or eye drops? Poor thing. She's hungover. She's got an eye infection. You're such a trooper. Thank God we live close to family.
That's right. That's what we're for.
That's right. Doing? Oh no, he's skipping backwards. Hi. Oh.
Where'd she go?
Linda June.
Is it your mom?
Hi.
Where is she?
Dad, can you push the thing where you turn the camera? There we go. Hi.
There she is.
What are you doing? Are you hanging out with your grandpa? Is he feeding you? Oh my God. Oh, you are so cute. You are so cute. Hi. Hi, Cuckoo. Oh, that's a happy girl. Are you being good for your grandpa? Is she holding the phone?
She holding it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Is she holding you, Dad?
She's trying to hold you. She's trying to pull it to her face.
Oh, she's doing a good job. Oh, poor baby. We just left her high and dry.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Are you being good for your grandpa? Hi, sweetie. Uh-oh. Does she see the food?
I don't know what that is.
Uh-oh, get mad.
Okay, go ahead and feed her. Okay, bye.
Has she done that before?
Grunted like that?
No, FaceTime.
Oh, yeah, I guess she did when she was little. She was FaceTiming
okay.
my dad when he
Oh.
was back home. So she knows.
She knows what to do.
Yeah, she's
picked it up
6
real
months
quick.
now, so she's
Right.
obviously she knows how to use a phone and stuff.
And she knows how to smile.
Yes, that's for sure.
Poor little bear.
Looking better. You're looking better. Yes, you are. Looking better. Look at that good baby. Look at that good baby. Hey, don't poke me again. Don't poke me again. Don't do it. Don't do it. Uh-oh.
How do you like that? How do you like that? Who's that? Who's
Changed
that?
her tune.
Yeah. Who's that baby?
It was really scary yesterday being all the way like 2 hours away and having your son go to the emergency room.
Was it scary? You were really calm, I guess, through text message.
Yeah. Well,
What's the matter?
I felt like it was my duty to be the calm in the storm.
Whoa! Whoa!
You sure are playing good. So he's totally back to normal today.
Aww.
Ah, Boo Bear.
Aw.
Ah.
Minus a little congestion.
Yeah. Ah.
You want that?
So did you want to talk about follow up on yesterday?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. Oh my gosh.
If you would get any of it in your mouth.
A lot is going in there.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I thought you were serious. Oops. Yeah, I'm just not sure what I even said yesterday. So the thing about us being relatively new at vlogging is, and I think most people will get this and totally understand, but in an emergency situation like that, I'm not thinking about grabbing the camera necessarily, you know?
Right.
Like, and until things are at a totally calm point, I don't grab the camera. And I'm sure that's the way most people are. But even when I do, I'm not sure, like, hi.
Well, like
What to
yesterday,
say or
I was going
what-
to say, like yesterday, you didn't even know what was going on. So
I
it's,
didn't. And I don't know if I even, like, I don't remember when I recorded or what I recorded, but I think looking at what happened in hindsight is even scarier than when I was in the moment, because I was here by myself with Bear and Lyndall. So I was trying to figure out, are we going to the ER? Am I leaving right now and taking both of them, or am I going to wait for someone to come here to help me with Lyndall while I take him? I wasn't even comfortable with putting him in his car seat in the back and driving, because I didn't even want to leave him alone that long. Like, he was totally pale, totally limp, like essentially lifeless for basically an hour. It was like, my dad got home from church and I was holding him and I was trying to get the diaper bag packed and like tell him what was going on with, like, what he needed to do with Lyndall. And Dad just kept saying, like, is he okay? Is he okay? I think he was like asking me and making sure that like he was breathing, because he was just white as a ghost and just floppy. It was horrible.
yeah, that's really scary.
It was. So I probably should have called an ambulance, but down here I feel like it's quicker for us to just load him up and get to the ER than it would be to have an ambulance come here and take us back, you know?
Mhm.
I just knew that. And luckily my Aunt Laurie lives in the neighborhood. I called her. She was ready at the drop of a hat to drive us both. So, but what really stunk was on the way to the ER I called and I said, hey, we're on our way. And I kind of briefly explained what was going on. And I asked if I could just give them my information over the phone so that we're ready to go straight back. Like, kind of check in like at that moment, so that by the time we get there, we're ready to go. And she tells me on the phone, we're in a full arrest right now because somebody is coding. It's a fairly small hospital, so if someone's like coding, I'm sure it takes up most of the staff. So I was like, okay, well, we're at a point here where we either go right to this hospital or we go left to the nearest bigger city hospital. And she was like, oh no, that one's way further than this one. I was like, I know, but if your staff is all tied up with somebody in cardiac arrest, then like, wouldn't that be quicker in the long run? So anyway, she said to just come there, and it went great. Like, once we got there, we literally just walked straight back to the like pre-testing room or whatever you call it. So that was good. And he wasn't like totally out of it then, but he definitely wasn't himself. He basically slept the whole time we were at the ER. He would be awake for like 1 or 2 minutes at a time, and then he would fall back asleep for another like 30 or 40 minutes. So it was really scary. They tried the IV 3 times. I don't think I got any of that on film. They tried to get an IV on him 3 different times, and we don't have a NICU or even like a pediatric department at our hospital, so they couldn't just call like the pediatric nurse to try to get the IV started. But one thing I didn't mention either was that this is pretty gross. And that's not what I didn't mention, but
What's gross?
This apple, spinach, and avocado organic baby food.
Did you taste it?
Yeah.
It's not horrible.
It's not good.
Anyway.
Linda likes it.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
So 2 different teams tried to get the IV started and failed. And then, without warning, I'm sitting there with Bear and the Life Flight, 3 of the Life Flight team come in their full suits. And like, I didn't know they were coming in to start his IV. I thought they were coming in to like grab us and get us on the helicopter to be life flighted. Like, that was when my heart really dropped. But anyway, they just ended up trying an IV yet again. Did you see his bruises?
No.
Poor little hand.
Oh.
There's one. You want to show off your battle scars?
Chicks dig scars.
Oh, yeah, mirror. It's almost bedtime. Look at that one.
Oh.
No. But he was really brave. He did a really good job.
Well, his name literally means brave as a bear.
He is brave as a bear. He lived up to his name. The nurses loved him. They all thought he was really cute. The provider that saw us, I'm not sure what her credentials were. I don't think she was a doctor, but I'm not sure what type of nurse or PA she was. But anyway, by the time she came in later in the day, the second time she saw him, she said it was like examining a totally different baby. It was night and day. And I have pictures from like when he was feeling sick to when he was starting to feel better. And really the turnaround point was like when he finally nursed a little bit. So it was a scary experience, and there's no way to force a baby to nurse. And if you can't get an IV in and you can't get fluids in them, it's just like a helpless feeling. And we still don't know what the diagnosis was. They diagnosed vomiting and sent us home. No follow-up. That's it. So, but he's obviously acting fine.
Right. And we are following up with we're meeting our pediatrician next Thursday. So.
Hey, guess he's calling.
Our pediatrician.
The hospital.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Go ahead and answer it.
Great. We would love your feedback.
I don't really want to do feedback right now. They also butchered his name. So that's the first time of many that your name will be butchered.
Well, they finally got it right because when I called to make their appointment today, they had it right in their system.
Good.
So
Yeah, that's good. I think the girl at the end fixed it, but it was like burning. I don't know. So, it was an eventful day. You're not allowed to be gone anymore ever.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, you guys are coming with me my next reserve weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was scary. If you have any like scary ER experiences with happy endings, let us know.
Hey, tell them to follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, so if anything like that ever happens, we don't really update on YouTube. So if you want the latest updates for stuff like that, Instagram is probably the best place to follow us. We have a Facebook page and we just never ever use it. But Instagram, we pretty much post every day, sometimes twice a day on Instagram. And that's where I was kind of keeping everybody informed as to what was going on in a minute by minute.
So thank you everybody for all your prayers
We
and
really,
words of
really
encouragement.
You can turn it to yourself and say that. You can talk to them too. Thank you for your prayers and words of encouragement. Line.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you got to see more of the babies this time. But you guys are funny in your comments about liking watching us too. Oh, thank you.
So hit that subscribe button if you want to keep following us on our journey. Hit that thumbs up if you like what you saw. And we'll probably see you either tomorrow or the next day.
So one of my favorite times of the day is right before bed when the babies have a bottle of milk that I pump after they go to bed. Like at 9 o'clock at night I pump for this bottle, and it's fun watching them just chug it because Lyndall just feeds herself. And then Bear lollygags.
Yeah, he does.
And flails and kicks.
Like a madman.
Grabs her bottle, grabs her hair.
Lyndall could do it one-handed.
Yeah, look, one hand. Look, Mom.
Mom, get me.
Mom,
I'm
watch
doing it
watch
one-handed.
this. Look how laid back she looks. Yeah, I'm not like the other babies.
I'm a cool baby.
I'm a cool baby. She's holding it at the bottom. Yeah, you go, girl.
That is hilarious.
She has spinach in her hair.
It's bath night. Bath night in America.
Thank goodness. Look at those wrists. Look at those knees. Look at those ankles.
She's got her mom's genetics.
Say what ankles? Alright, finish your papas. Time for Betty Bye. Bathies and Betty Bye.
Betty bye.
Betty Bye?
Mhm.
Yeah. You never heard Betty Bye? Whatever. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, bye again.